right. Yep. There you go. All right, everybody. Welcome back to the Story of Awesomeness, the Prelog second scene. So as you could see, I was busy with working on an expression. And yeah, I'm gonna be working also. I'm also have been working on some quite a bit, but it's not yet done because I actually had some troubles with getting the head right in the right place. But yeah, what I'm gonna be doing today, I want to show you guys something before we leave this. Before we start, because I actually want to show you something that I actually am working on currently. It is not yet fully done, but I do want to give you a little bit of a taste, a little bit of a tingity-doo. I guess that's the right word for it, right? If you excuse me, I need to grab this, then I need to grab that, and then I need to grab this, and I need to grab this and do that. No. Other one. Why is it always opening in the wrong one? There you go. There you go. There you go. So, as you can see, big giant black screen. Of course, that's how things go. And allow me to show you what I did. All right, so I wanted to make. I actually wanted to make some new a new soundtrack for the for YouTube itself. So I wanted to actually make a new video soundtrack. And yeah, this is it. It's cool time because I wanted to actually make this ticking sounding noise. So it only will take like what 2 minutes before, well 2, 3, 4, 4 minutes before it is. So I will cut halfway, so you don't get spoiled too much. It is around here, I believe that it is actually bumping up, right? It's very swinging, that's for sure. Yeah, that beat. It's so good. So yeah, you already understand how this is gonna be going. It's a nice little beat that is gonna be shown off, and yeah, I'm gonna be using that in combination with this drawing right here. Of course, the drawing is not fully done. It's like the expression is not fully finished. If I'm correct, yeah, I need to get this expression back, so I need to grab this expression back into there, but I'm stuck with this. So I need to figure out how to do that, and then I will get this all up and running. But so far I got actually the proportions correct, so I got the eyes correct on the proportion, the nose, the mouth, and the ears. Now I need to get the other stuff done, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Let me save this before I leave a mark. And yeah. So, we're back at the great and mighty balcony scene. Thumbnail now. There is nothing changed on that one. Hopefully. And so it will be. And, yeah, this is the balcony scene. As you can see, I have already started with coloring all the stuff up. And what we're going to be doing now is getting all the colors up and running. So what I want to do is just, color it all up. And then we will start with our glorious and mighty thing that... God damn it. Every single time it didn't do the thing. Alright, now it does the thing. Now let's double check that it does the thing without ruining anything. Good, it didn't do the thing. Alright, good. Let's continue back on the thing that I wanted to do, which was this thing. Now we can start with coloring it all up. That's for sure. Alright. So let us grab the background that we had before, and then we're going to use that background to decide which colors we're going to go for. So, if I'm looking at it, it is actually quite easy to understand which color it's gonna be. It's gonna be the same colors, but then shading afterwards? Yeah, it is. So let me grab that. That is gonna be the color that we're gonna go for. So this color right here, nice, nice and dicey. And then of course we're gonna be using the same thing again. So we're gonna be using shading afterwards, and then create this lovely little scenery. And then as you can see also we need to make the windows. But the windows are coming later. First things first. Alrighty. Now that we have our glorious little drawing right here, we will start, of course, first by removing some stuff here on the layer scene. So what I need is this one. I need that one, right? Yeah, I need that one. I need these ones, and I need to make sure that they are blank. So nothing but blank coloring. There you go. Blank coloring, because we need to make sure that we have that color right there as well on our disposal. So first things first, we're gonna grab the color, and then we're gonna be adding in the darker color later on. 8. 8 is a good color for it, right? Yeah, it is. Is that not better to just go fully? Yeah, it is. Well, that solves easy things. Let's grab that. As you also can see, there are some issues here with the coloring on that side, but it will be later done. Alright, and now we're gonna grab the lighter color. That bit right now. Alright. Let's start with the bottom side and then go upwards, right? Yeah. So let me grab this. Nice. It works exactly how I want it to be. Sweet. Alrighty then. So what we're going to be aiming now for is just, drawing in the light colors, and afterwards we're going to be drawing in the other colors as well. But first the light color, then we're going to use the cracking, and after the cracking it's all going to be shading. That is actually one of the things that is going to be hard on this one, but it must be done. But as you could see, I had a pretty good productive week, or well, day, because of I actually had to fix the top part of this drawing. I did that so that we actually continue on the coloring. Then I also went on trying to first, well, try to create the drawing for the music soundtrack. But of course, with that drawing, I still have some troubles with expression and faces, which happens from time to time. Eventually you get it right. It just takes some time, and then you can just continue onwards, which is pretty sweet. All right. And if I'm correct, I actually need to do the cracking on this one as well. By the gradient-tastic look. Nice. All right. Let's see. It looks like I also need to add in some darker colors on this one as well. Oh well, that will be later. First, we need to color up all of these things, then we can add in the darker color palettes on top of it. It's just coloring in squares, technically, but oh well. It's a very fun thing to do. I need to make sure that I have everything on that side. Yes, alright. Then save. Come on. Come on. I know you want to. Oh no. Did I? Oh, I did do it on the wrong layer. Bidoo. Need to make sure that I have this on the right layer, and I need to make sure that this is in our group. Mistake. Rookie mistake right there. Jeez Louise. It's a very evil mistake, definitely. Because the moment you realize it, you're already too late. Luckily, it's not too damaging. Just the baseline and the second baseline. If it was shading, however, I would have been very, very mad. Always my problems. When I realize that it is, on the wrong layer. Because I'm not always auto-correcting on that one. Like, did I double check it? Nope, I did not. And that happens. But luckily we are quite fast on it. So no harm has been done, luckily. Alrighty then. Now let's continue. So as you can see, it's just drawing in squares, getting the squares where I want them to be. Then after this, of course, we're going to go upwards, then we're going to go left, right, center, and the more we do this, the better it gets. This bit is quite easy. This bit I need to leave around. Alright. Sweet. And here it's already a very good example. If I would have done this on a different layer, I would have removed all the color in these bricks. And that would have been detrimental to the drawing. All right. Cool. Now let's continue. Let's go from the ground up again. Right. Almost there. It's quite a steady hand that you need for this one. Making sure that you don't draw over the empty space. Alrighty then. Sweet. Almost there. There we go. Alright. Let me see. 20 minutes in. Oh, that's not bad. Honestly, for drawing all of this, that's not bad at all. It's just that we need to do a lot. It's just that we need to do a lot of coloring. Well, you know, different kind of types of coloring afterwards. But luckily, we don't have to do a lot of work because the main thing is already done, which is nice. Alrighty then. Let's continue. Tomorrow is actually gonna be a very hot day. Did you know that? It's gonna be 32 degrees again, so that's gonna be a fun one. Lots of moist, very hot. So I think I'm gonna be taking a shower tonight, and then hopefully, being able to withstand the heat that will come tomorrow. But then again, tomorrow is also gonna be a busy day for me. So I probably won't be able to do some live streaming because of what is going to be happening. So, yeah. Well, you know what happens sometimes when try to do stuff and then and lots of stuff comes through. It happens. But yeah, Friday is going to be a busy day. The day after that is not so busy. And then the day after that is going to be busy again. So, 2 busy days over one whole week. Worth it, I guess. But we have been very productive this week. We already are now almost to the verge of, finishing off this whole damn site background part. When I look at the drawing that I'm just doing before this one, just yet, the one that I showed you, that took me at least 2 hours to get the proportions correct, and it's still not fully correct, but that's how things go. Progress is always very different than progress from another. That's what you always need to understand. When you're making progress, you need to see that you're making progress. It doesn't need to be good progress, but it is nonetheless progress. It will get you further. Like, for instance, with the proportion fixing on the face. That gets me further, because now I know how to draw the rest of it properly. And once I take some time for it, then I will be able to do it. And then I can, fuse that drawing with combination with the soundtrack, adding in some fun stuff with it as well. And then hopefully, that all gets to one bit, which is sweet. I mean, it's sweet to see that, once I am actually done with the whole damn thing, I will be able to create a whole new, bigger picture for it. Of course, these things are very hard to do. Getting all the stuff done, getting expressions correctly. And right now, that's not the case. Right now, it's just, filling up the gaps that I have left behind, which is just, coloring, filling up those gaps, then start with a new color, which is going to be a very darker color of this yellow, or beige. Let's put it that way. It's much more beige than yellow, actually. Or orange. Nah, beige. It's more beige. It's more sandy-like. So yeah, once this is done, we're gonna create another color on it, but we're gonna keep it on the same layer because it is technically the same color, so therefore we should. And then after that, we can start with the cracking. And with the cracking, we need to be very precise upon where we crack, or how we crack, technically, because where we crack is gonna be everywhere. The only downside is that we need to make sure that it doesn't look obvious. It needs to be quite unique that we're using a stamp, but it needs to be non-obvious to the user that actually uses a stamp for it to create the shading. So yeah, that is what we're gonna be aiming for. Of course, that Takes time. And yeah. Boah. Luckily, we were almost halfway. Oh yeah, this bit needs to be different, huh? Yeah. Needs to be from a different color perspective, which sucks. Alright, now we need to double check here. Alright, what color is it? It's the same color. Alright, so I can use that one, but I need to then make sure that I do it correctly. Is then the same color on the color? Is then the same color on everything? Yes and no. Ugh. Jeez Louise. Annoying. Is that then also the same? No, that is a different color. It's bluish. Alright, so that is not supposed to be. Yes. Got it. Those things not. However, that, yes. Nice. Alright, now we need to get over here. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hard one, isn't it? Yep. So, let's see. All right. This should work. And now we need to get the rest. All right. And one more. You don't want to know how much concentration this takes. It's a lot of concentration and a lot of my hand being worked out. But, you know, there you go. Alrighty then. Nice. Now let's take a look at what we have done, alright? We have done this. So right now we actually implemented the lighting effect that we actually had beforehand. So it's now all done. It's not on the same level as we have that we need, but it's now at the place where we can use it again. Oh, hello, Dewey. Thanks. Yeah. Ugh, Jesus. I'm totally now fully dizzy with all of this because, you know, it takes so much time. But, oh boy, yes. Good. Thanks, Head. I already know that I'm gonna be taking a break after this. Yep. Well, as you can see, it all worked out well. What you're probably gonna be seeing by Monday is that I already have implemented all the shading on this side, and then probably already the cracking, the shading, and all that stuff. Maybe not yet the lighting, but you know, you never know. But yeah, that's the idea. So what is going to be probably shown by Monday is that this part will be finished, or I will be still needing to do the shading, and then we can start with the sideways. Keep also a heads up on this Sunday. I would love to do a live stream upon uploading the video that of the drawing that I've been working on, but I don't know if I will be able to do it because I actually have pretty much a busy schedule. But I will try to get it all done by Saturday so that we know that I can on Sunday focus on editing the drawing, and hopefully that will work out well. All right. I hope you've enjoyed for today. Yeah, I am very curious on how this all will go once I add in the shading, because holy hell, once the shading is there, it will definitely look way different than this. Right now it's all highlighted instead of, you know, drawn in. But, you know, that all happens. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed for today. Thanks all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and bye!